Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Rowan's courageous quest through history. A special bedtime story for Rowan. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house tucked away in a quiet neighborhood, there lived a brave and curious 4-year-old boy named Rowan. Rowan loved bedtime stories, especially ones that took him on exciting adventures. Tonight, as his mom tucked him in and kissed him goodnight, she decided to tell him a story unlike any other. "Rowan," his mom whispered, "would you like to hear a story about fearless daredevils and adventurers who changed the world?" Rowan's eyes sparkled with excitement as he nodded eagerly. The story began with a young girl named Annie Edson Taylor, who was the first person to ever go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Rowan imagined himself sitting in that barrel, rushing down the powerful waterfall, feeling the spray of the water on his face. He admired Annie's courage and wondered what it would be like to be so daring. Next, his mom told him about Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman to fly in space. Rowan closed his eyes and pictured himself floating in a spaceship, surrounded by twinkling stars and colorful planets. He felt weightless, just like Valentina, as she explored the wonders of the universe. Rowan dreamed of becoming an astronaut someday, just like Valentina. As the story continued, Rowan learned about Helen Gibson, the first woman to become a professional stunt person. His imagination took flight as he pictured himself performing daring tricks on a movie set, leaping through fiery hoops and swinging from tall buildings. Rowan felt a surge of bravery, inspired by Helen's fearless spirit. The more stories his mom shared, the more Rowan's imagination soared. He listened attentively as she told him about Amelia Earhart, who became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean, and Bessie Coleman, the first African-American woman to become a licensed pilot. Rowan couldn't help but dream of flying high in the sky, exploring new horizons and discovering his own adventures. As the night went on, Rowan's mom shared stories of even more remarkable women who dared to dream big and accomplish extraordinary things. From Marie Curie, who won 2 Nobel Prizes for her groundbreaking discoveries, to Rosa Parks, who ignited the civil rights movement with her act of defiance, Rowan learned that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and they can change the world in their own unique ways. Rowan couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. He realized that these women were just like him, ordinary people who had the courage to follow their passions and make a difference. He felt inspired to be brave, to dream big, and to never give up on his own dreams. As his mom finished the last story, Rowan's eyes grew heavy with sleep. He hugged his mom tightly and whispered, "Thank you for the amazing stories, Mom. I want to be like those incredible women when I grow up." His mom smiled and kissed his forehead. "You're already on your way, my brave little adventurer," she whispered. "Remember, the world is full of possibilities, and you have the power to do extraordinary things." With those words in his heart, Rowan drifted off to sleep, his dreams filled with visions of daring adventures and fearless women who dared to change the world. And as he lay there, his imagination carried him to places far beyond his dreams, where he, too, would dare to be fearless, just like the women who had come before him. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.